Hello and welcome to Talk Time. My guest today is the celebrated theatre personality, Mr. Ratan Thiyam, who has mesmerized people around the world with his plays that search for social and spiritual equilibrium amid violence and war. Welcome to my show, Mr. Thiyam.
Thank you.
You are saddened, Mr. Thiyam, to see violence and bloodshed around the world,
Yes,
whether it is in Iraq, whether it is in Gaza,
Afghanistan.
or whether it is in your home state, Manipur. Are you actually a peacenik, constantly battling war around you through your medium, that is theater?
You see, if you ask me what is my religion, I will always say that humankind is my religion. You see, that comes first in my mind. And to me, when I look around this world, Earth is injured. We need real good treatment for her. It is a planet which used to be so beautiful, but we, the people, we are known as civilized people, more than Homo sapiens, you can say. But through this civilization, what we could see, and with this civilization, what we have offered to Earth is a very questionable question. And that's why to go for a treatment for Earth, we need a collective process of thinking.
So you want to bring out the humanism, basically you are a humanist and you are using the medium to express some of your thoughts.
Yes, theater, in fact, as its nature, it's a natural process of theater. Theater is to make a human condition improved, and with arguments and discussion all the time. And the theater also sometimes, it attacks the wrong system. And to make the system put into the right track, it is really necessary to express through any kind of art form, not only theater. But theater is very strong kind of expression. That's why I choose theater.
You are actually also trained in Manipuri dance. You are trained, I'm told, in Hindustani classical music, and you are also a painter. But you have chosen theater basically, as you yourself say, that theater is a human space and it enables you to ask questions on society. Is that the main reason why you have taken to theater rather than pursue some of the things where you are actually trained?
Well, look, you see, theater is a composite art. If you look at theater, theater is actually, it's like, something which is not visible all the time. Making theater means, putting all the composite art forms. The factor that lies in theater, and that's why I think theater becomes very strong all the time, because you need music, you need literature, you need designs, paintings,
it's a mix of everything.
It's a composite kind of expression, so it becomes very stronger, and that's why I choose to do theater. But actually, I don't know what is theater.
Okay.
The moment I come to know about it, then that will be the end of my journey.
In 1984, your play Chakra View became a hit. It was performed more than 100 times around the world.
Yes.
Is it because your theme of war and peace has a universal appeal, and that is why you are such a success around the world?
Maybe, because it talks quite a lot about not only war and peace, but also about the younger generation. You see, Abhimanyu, the main character in Chakra View, is a young person, who is very much qualified in many of the aspects, but he dies. But why he was dying was a big question mark. You see, whether he was a martyr or he was a scapegoat. And that's why I think that people liked it and people cherished it. And not only that, also that was a part of experimentation in technical level in the history of modern Indian theater. So I was trying to have a kind of interaction between traditional performing art form and the contemporary theater.
Okay. Do you keep in mind popular appeal when you think of writing a play or even directing it?
I don't think so because it is a very complicated kind of thing again. All the time, if anybody is writing a poetry, a poem, suppose, if he thinks that, I'm writing it for the audiences, for the people who will read it, he can't write that.
So,
Bring it out.
so what you are technically saying, what you are basically saying is that it is basically your themes that appeal to people,
Yes.
the subjects which you choose.
Now, you see, the trilogy that I have done called Manipur trilogy
Right.
carries no storyline. That means no plot. It is only the thematic content of the play, which starts from the very beginning till the end. So there is no storyline. It is another kind of experimentation where an actor has to work very hard in bringing out those, layers of the thematic content one by one.
So when you say there is no storyline, what about the script?
The script is always there. The script is always there, but the script is depending, and it is written with an emphasis of the thematic content.
So-
Whatever you want to say, it is in the script, but it is not like once upon a time and there was so many people and so.
Mr. Thiam, the New York Times has called you a genius. And that was after its art critics saw your play, Uttar Priyadarshi, the
Yes.
final beatitude, which you
Yeah.
made in 1996.
Yes.
This critic saw it in the Brooklyn Center Academy of Music in the
Yes.
year 2000. What actually is Ratan Thiyam? I mean, what is Ratan Thiyam's the qualities that make him a genius?
Just simply a theater maker, and I'm just following a kind of thing in my journey, that is the philosophy of the past and the philosophy of life at present and my futuristic approach regarding that. But one thing which is very important, I would like to aid in this, is that art, after this technological invasion in this world, art is no more at the same place. Art has gone to compete with the demand and the support of the technological movements. Right? Art was with aesthetics and sociological problems. What in this world you need?
So market forces may hold art hostage.
Yeah.
On this note, we'll go for a short break now. But when we come back, we'll talk to Mr. Thiam about life in Manipur, the inspiration behind his plays, and a lot more. Stay on. Welcome back. I'm in conversation with internationally acclaimed theatre personality, Mr. Ratan Thiyam. Mr. Thiyam, it is
Yes.
said that people in your home state, Manipur, particularly people in authority, actually came to know about you sometime in the mid 80s when you were offered the post of director of the National School of Drama. Is it true?
I don't know. I have no idea when they come to know about me. You see, it's a very simple kind of attitude I always adopt. You see, I don't think that I'm great, I'm big, or anything. But actually, recognition really takes quite a lot of time, I think, because it's a long journey.
So, have you ever been personally caught in the crossfire of insurgency and counterinsurgency? I have read somewhere that somebody somewhere stopped your car one day in Manipur and put a gun on your head or something like that.
Well, in very early phase, I was really arrested once and taken to a small hill over there. And then we did have a dialogue with the major over there. After which, gradually the situation has been worsened. And all the time, it is not with only, in my case, but everybody is facing that.
Tell me something about this story, which I have heard, Mr. Thiyam, that during the opening ceremony of the India Festival in Moscow, when the Manipuri Moibunks, the conch players, they started playing the conch, the red square was totally reverberating with the sound. And that was the time when apparently the first lady at that time, Raisa Gorbachev, wanted to know what is this and what is this conch, what is this sound, who are these players. Apparently it was your idea to have these conch players
Well,
perform.
I brought conch players from Manipur, but that, after all, the conches played in Manipur is a very different kind of, scale and note. So people enjoyed that, and they definitely would like to know what kind of instrument it is. It is a very indigenous kind of thing. Of course, conch is being played everywhere, but the way that it is being played in Manipur is a very different kind of thing. So I think people remember and people cherish that.
Okay. You were greatly influenced by the Naitya Sastra and also the Greek theatre as well as the Japanese No theatre. What about your influence of traditional Manipuri gurus or traditional Manipuri art forms on your work?
Well, it is not exactly, influencing myself, but giving myself a thought to those things. If you take the Greek plays as full of philosophies of life and their relationship with gods and goddesses, the creator, and it opened up one's mind, and also the kind of emotion that is being put into those kind of plays, and the theories that are being provided by Aristotle's Poetics, that has been really a very good support for me to understand what is theatre.
We shall go for a short break now, but stay on, we'll be right back. Welcome back. I am in conversation with Mr. Ratan Thiyam. During the height of the anti-ceasefire agitation in Manipur, where the people were opposing the extension of the Naga truce to the state of Manipur or outside Nagaland, you had decided to protest and return the Padmas to the government. Has it helped in easing the situation on the ground in any way?
You see, it is like I don't have anything in this world, you see, because I'm a poor theater man. And the kind of scenario that you are witnessing was too much for me. Too much for me because for days, no response from the government was too much, from the center was too much for me. At the same time, I could see even the arrest of Mr. Karunanidhi in Tamil Nadu. Immediately during those days, everybody from the center took a flight, and they were there
They landed up.
to console and to bring peace in that, in that situation. But that was not happening when the young people were dying over there, and nobody from the center was responding in many of the days. It was only in the last hour, after many days, that the
Minister of State for Home landed up.
have come. But that I think that really.
So it was
hurt me.
actually sort of a symbolic protest on your part to return the Padma Shri.
It was hurting. It was very disheartening.
You suddenly went ahead and made this play called Ritu Samharan,
Yeah.
where you draw solace from nature.
Yes.
Was it your way of escaping from the violence around you?
Not escaping. I was energyless at a time.
Not escaping.
No. It was rather recharging my energy.
If you are to make a play 10 years from now, drawing on life in Manipur. Could we expect to have a play where you'll be talking about the transformation of Manipur from a conflict zone to an oasis of peace? What's your prediction?
I don't have any prediction because I tell you, whatever I do in a play, apart from the normal productions that goes on, if it comes down to a bigger kind of production where I'm in a laboratory process and seriously experimenting on that, that is done only when the history or in the socio-political, religio-economical, and cultural factors is giving a kick in my buttocks and say that you do it, it's a challenge for you. Now it is happening. Now this is the time that you have to do it. Then only I take up the challenge. It is not simply, doing a play for the sake of doing a play. So, it's very hard for me to predict. But one thing is, I can always go for a futuristic approach in terms of the technical quality and improvement in the technical quality of doing a production.
Lastly, Mr. Thiyam, can we say that you are an optimist, or are you ever going to play the role of a peacemaker?
Well, I'm a human being first, and a human being always love peace, number one. And number two is that, human being in their own level, they would like to see a very beautiful world. They don't want to leave a dark place for the future generation to come and see a dark side of that. And so I don't want to leave that kind of thing. So maybe trying hard sometime to become an optimistic